Life is so short. I would rather sing one song than interpret 1,000. The greatest of the arts is the conquering of men. A man with a club is a lawmaker. If cash comes with fame, come fame. If cash comes without fame, come cash. Desire is a pain which seeks easement through possession. Too much is written by the men who can't write about the men who do write. In a saturated population, life is always cheap. The word is too weak. There is no word in the language strong enough to describe my feelings. The game of life is good, though all of life may be hurt, and though all lives lose the game in the end. I would rather be ashes than dust. Don't write too much. Concentrate your sweat on one story, rather than dissipate it over a dozen. I would rather be a superb meteor, every atom of me in magnificent glow, than a sleepy and permanent planet. Strength is an empty shell. Alcohol tells truth, but its truth is not normal. Love is the sum of all the arts, as it is the reason for their existence. I write for no other purpose than to add to the beauty that now belongs to me. Make good the good in you, and you will slowly steal into the Hawaiian heart, which is all of softness, and gentleness, and sweetness. Life is not a matter of holding good cards, but sometimes playing a poor hand well. The most beautiful stories always start with wreckage. I do not live for what the world thinks of me, but for what I think of myself. Limited minds can recognize limitations only in others. The proper function of man is to live, not to exist. I shall not waste my days in trying to prolong them. I shall use my time. You can't wait for inspiration. You have to go after it with a club. There's only one way to make a beginning, and that is to begin with hard work and patience, prepared for all the disappointments. A bone to the dog is not charity. Charity is the bone shared with the dog, when you are just as hungry as the dog. Not all the monsters have fangs. You look back and see how hard you worked and how poor you were, and how desperately anxious you were to succeed, and all you can remember is how happy you were. It is so much easier to live placidly and complacently. Of course, to live placidly and complacently is not to live at all. Fear urged him to go back, but growth drove him on. Intelligent men are cruel. Stupid men are monstrously cruel. The function of man is to live, not to exist. Show me a man with a tattoo and I'll show you a man with an interesting past. The law is a lie, and through it men lie most shamelessly. Age is never so old as youth would measure it. The wild still lingered in him and the wolf in him merely slept. To be able to forget means sanity. It's better to stand by someone's side than by yourself.